Welcome, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, December 19th. Happy holidays to you and your family. Here's a question for the day. Where do you think I bought this shirt? That's a little trivia question. Send me an email. Reply to any email that we've sent you. Let me know and give me your physical address that I can mail you something to. And the first person to answer correctly will send you a physical copy of the book Trading by Faith in the mail with a little note, maybe a signed copy, although the signed copies are actually worth less than the unsigned copies. Anyway, I've got a devotional for you today. I can't wait to get to it. But first, maybe when we come right back, I want to share with you something Peter wrote in. Also, thanks to Peter for your email. Peter wrote in with his favorite verse, just unsolicited. He wrote it and he shared his version, his interpretation of the story of the talents, and it was just amazing. So thank you, Peter. Shout out to Peter. Anyway, from Matthew, chapter 5, verse 38. Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. That's Exodus chapter 21, in the verses 20, 24, something like that. So that's the old law, right? It's the law. It's the specific instructions that were given, the commandments. Do this, don't do this. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other one. The old law was to tell people what to do specifically. It was tactics. It was don't do this. It was treating people like children. It was the lower level of the law. That's the Old Testament. God couldn't trust the children of Israel because they were, the minute the prophet turned his head, they were building golden calves and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But the new law is principle-based, the higher law, the law that says, here's the general rules of behavior, and I'll leave the rest up to you. The new law teaches us correct principles, and then we govern ourselves. Well, I think that's applicable to traders too, that there are trading rules and trading tactics, and we can get caught up in those trading rules and tactics, and we can get caught up in the rules and being told exactly what to do. And we find some kind of security in that, just like the children of Israel. I mean, it's not terribly wrong. I mean, it's good to have instructions. But there's a higher way to think about these things. There's principles. And principles of trading would be things like don't let a loss get out of control, or generally add to winning trades. But they're not so much rule-based. When you become, I think, successful at trading, you're thinking about trading in terms of principles and higher level thinking. Don't let a loss get out of control. Add to the winning trades. What's another one I wrote up there? Use longer time frame charts. I'm not even saying that's a really correct principle. Or a principle would be, generally speaking, close all trades by the end of every day. So you're not holding on to stuff ever. I don't know. Whatever principles are whatever principles. But then you can use whatever tactics or strategy is best for you. One day you could use a particular tactic for moving averages, and the next day you could use something for Fibonacci. Think of it this way. The commandment used to be, do this, don't do this. But the new commandment is to love your brother or your sister. And that means that one day you could provide an act of service. Another day you could drop off a gift. Another day you could drop off a gift card to a grocery store for a family in need. Another day you could offer a kind word, and the tactics would change, but the principle remains the same. Anyway, what are your favorite principles for trading or for life or from the Bible or whatever? I'd love it if you would share those with me. Send me an email. Respond to any email that I've written to you, and let me know your favorite principles. And if you can, the first person to correctly guess where I bought this shirt, we'll send you something from the office. Just write in and give us your address. And maybe I'll send a few of you a physical copy of Trading by Faith. Those books are coming in the mail in the next couple of days. I love you all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.